My dear brothers and sisters in Christ, in speaking about things in heaven, none of us has ever been there. And yet, when we speak of the things in heaven, we can only use our daily experiences and use them as imagery to communicate that which awaits us in God's kingdom. Today, the author of the letter to the Hebrews does just that. He speaks of eternity, employing the imagery of rest. The imagery that draws inspiration from the Sabbath, when after creation God rested. It's a very powerful imagery because it speaks of peace. It speaks of the absence of things that do disturb humanity in this world. You can only enjoy a good rest when everything is well. The letter to the Hebrews says, rest is what has been assured those who persevere in the faith. It was given as a gift to the Jews, but that gift has been extended to all people, that they may enjoy rest with God, or as we usually speak of it, peace with God. If the first reading is about the Sabbath and it's about rest and it's about eternity, in the Gospel, Jesus is portrayed in Mark's Gospel as ever seeking for a place of rest and is deprived of it. He goes, as it were, to his new home in Capernaum, where at Peter's mother-in-law's place, he wants to rest. But that place turns out to be a house church, an equivalent of a small Christian community. When people hear that he is around, they bring to him all who are sick, possessed by evil spirits, and he cures them. He is so moved with pity and compassion that he forgets about his rest. I find today's gospel very appropriate to our day of prayer and fasting. For in the gospel, the friends of a paralyzed man are praised by Jesus for their imaginative creativity, for their hard work. They are bringing their sick friend to the Lord, and they realize there is no way they can go through the crowds and get to where Jesus is. And in their creativity, they go up the roof and they rip the roof. They lower their friend to Jesus. And when Jesus sees their faith, and the emphasis is on their faith, not the faith of the paralytic, he heals the man, but not first before forgiving him his sins. In the first century Palestine, Sickness and sin were closely related. And this causes the authorities who are present to murmur. How can he forgive sins? Because this is the act of God. Only God can forgive sins. And Jesus does not back off. He asked them a question: which is easier, to forgive sins or to heal the paralytic? All is within Jesus' reach. And therefore he extends healing to the man, and he says to him, get up, take your mat, and go. My dear brothers and sisters in Christ, is this not what we are doing today? As a believing community, as a believing family, as a believing small Christian community, we bring our loved ones who are paralyzed by sickness. We bring ourselves who are paralyzed by fear, confusion. We bring those who are dear to us to the Lord, so that he may heal them, so that he may heal our world, so that he may heal us. And so today, as we spend the day in prayer, let us remember that the Lord looks with pity, with kindness, with love, with compassion on our deeds that are done for others, and he gives them what they desire.